Hi, it's Red-Headed Riding Hood here, Red for short. I'm going to read you William Barclay's Daily Celebration. Training, Part 1. I have come across a very remarkable and interesting document. It is the outline for the training of Salvation Army officers. Put together by Mrs. General Booth in 1884 and contained in the 4th volume of the History of the Salvation Army. This is interesting. The notable thing about this document is that although it is 80 years old, and although it was produced by those and for those who had little or no academic training, it still offers a scheme for the training of the ministry, which it would be difficult to improve. The training of the Salvation Army officer had 6 aims in it. First, we begin with the heart. If the heart is not right, the service cannot be right. Therefore, the heart comes first. The first essential for the ministry is a heart which has responded in love to the love of God and Jesus Christ. Second, we try to train the head. The Salvation Army planners saw quite clearly that the officer must, in his knowledge, be in advance of those whom he seeks to teach. Knowledge is not everything, but in the modern ministry, a man must face many audiences and fulfill many duties, and he will not, for instance, carry out his duty very effectively if he has to talk to a 6th form in a school in which the pupils are better educated than he is himself. An academic training is an essential for youth, especially will only listen to those whom it can respect. Third, we teach them how to appeal to the consciences of the people. The Salvation Army officer is taught to present a God who is love, but also a God of justice and of judgment. The preacher has to learn to tell men not what they want to hear, but what they need to hear, not to lull them comfortably to sleep with an easy gospel, but to stab them broad awake with a gospel which condemns that sin for which it brings the remedy. Fourth, we teach them how to inspire hope in the most hopeless. The Salvation Army has always gloriously walked in the footsteps of that Jesus who was the friend of outcasts and of sinners. A certain Captain John Lyons began the work of Salvation Army in Ceylon in 1888. One of the first things he did was to inaugurate a series of thieves' dinners, to which all the thieves in Colombo were invited, and mightily successful they were. There is little use in a preacher awakening in the people the conviction of sin unless he can go on to follow it with the hope of salvation. That's nice. Alrighty. Don't say that no one cares for you, because I do, and God does too. Don't forget to pray for Red, because Red is praying for you. Bye.